Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jemi, and on today's tutorial we are going to need yarn. I'm using Robin. It's 100% acrylic, a 3mm hook, then we shall need scissors and a measuring tape. My yarn is light fingering, so I'm using one strand, and we're going to start with a slip knot. This is how I make my slip knot. I just cross around, leaving a loop up, then I put my hook through, then pull through one. So this is how I make my slip knot. It's just easy. So you're going to make a chain of 45. This chain is the measurement of one collarbone to the other. So this project needs multiples of 5, and I did 45 chains. So you're going to put a double crochet in the 8th chain. So you skip 7, then in the 8th chain you put a double crochet. Then you put another double crochet in the same hole. Pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 1, then 2 more double crochets in that same chain space. So we have made a shell here. This is called a shell. So we are going to continue with this. Chain 1, then you skip 4. In the 5th chain you're going to put a shell, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Then after, you are going to chain 1, skip 4. In the 5th chain you will put a shell. So this is what we're going to do till the end of your chains. So you'll continue this up to here. I'll get back to you. So now I'm remaining with a few. So you're going to count 5. Then you're going to skip 4. In the 5th chain you're going to put a shell. Sorry. Pull through 2, pull through 2, then yarn over, pull through 1. Okay, then so at the end we are remaining with 3 chains. Chain 1. In the last chain you're going to put 1 double crochet. So this is row 1. Row 2 we are going to do the same, but row 2 is optional. You can do without it. You can just start increasing from here, but I want the upper part to be a bit long, so I'm going to do row 2, chain 4, turn your work. In the chain space of the shell you are going to put 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. The first chain 4 space, chain 3 acts as a double crochet, and chain 1 acts as a chain space. The chain 1 space. So you're going to continue with this. In every shell you're going to put 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, then you chain 1, then you go in the next shell. So I've decided to do row 2 of no increase because I want the upper part to be a bit longer. Row 3 we are going to increase. So you can do away with row 2 and you go to row 3 instead. If you have a bigger bust and you want the coverage to be a little bit bigger, you are going to skip row 2 and you go to row 3. But for this tutorial, for this size, I'm doing a size small to medium. I'm using. So we are at the end of row 2. Chain, you're going to put 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, the same chain hole space, then you chain 1, and in the second, from up the second chain, you're going to put a double crochet, leaving a chain 1 space in between. So this is what we have. Row 3, we're going to increase chain 4. We are introducing, we're going to put that first chain hole space, we're going to put a double crochet, chain 1, then another double crochet. We are making an increase on the side, then chain 1, then you put now 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets on top of the previous shell. So we are trying to introduce another shell at the side. You will continue with your pattern till the end. I'll get back to you when we reach the end of row 3. So now I'm at the end of row 3. Chain 1. What we did there is what we're going to do there. Chain 1. In that chain hole space, you're going to put double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1. Then now you're going to look for the third chain of the previous row, then you put a double crochet. As you can see, we have increased on the sides. We are introducing another shell. So now we are going to complete that shell. Chain 4, turn your work. In that space that you left, we are going to put 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. We have completed the shell that we introduced in the previous row. Chain 1, the next shell space, we are going to put 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Row 4 is a completion of the previous row. We are just trying to increase on the sides, and we have done this by completing the introduction. So here you're going to put 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. The double crochet, chain 1 double crochet row from the previous row. Then you will complete with your double crochet at the end, the third chain of the previous row. Hope you've understood. In row 3 I introduced a shell. In row 4 we completed that shell. As you can see, we introduced the shell, then we completed it. Then row 5 is going to be a row of no increase, so we are just completing it. We are continuing with our pattern. To double crochet, chain 2, to double crochet. Row 5 I'm not increasing. If your bust is big, you're going to put an increase, but my bust is not big, so now we are on row 6. We are going to introduce a shell. We are going to increase. What we did on row 3 is what we shall do on row 6. So you shall introduce a shell there. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Chain 1, put a double crochet on top of the previous shell. You'll continue with this till you reach the end. The next row you're going to chain 4. We're going to complete the shell that we introduced in the previous row. Chain 4, turn your work, put 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So this row is a completion of the previous row, like what we did in row 4. So you'll continue with your pattern up to the end of the row. I'll get back to you when we are done with that row. So we are at the end of that row. The next row is going to be a row of no increase, that is a normal row. So you will chain 4, 2, 3, 4, turn your work, then you put 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, then you will do this till the end. I'm introducing these rows of no increase because I don't want a drastic change. I want my top part to be slanting a little bit, not a drastic slant. So that's why I'm introducing these rows of no increase. So you complete that row. The next row is going to be a row of increase. So you will introduce your new shell from the next row. You will complete this row. As you can see, there is a row of increase, then you complete, a row of increase, you complete, then a normal row. So this is what we're going to do. You will do this till you reach your, so you will continue with these rows till you reach your waist measurement. So this is what I have. I made about 37 rows, and as you can see, that is where we put that's a row of no increase. Then we increased, we completed that shell, we increased, we completed that shell, then a row of no increase, increased, completed that shell, increased, completed that shell, a row of no increase, like that. So after reaching your waist measurements, you will stretch your work slightly. When you reach your waist measurement, you are going to join them together with a slip knot, sorry, with a slip stitch. So you are going to go on the other panel, then you join the third chain of that row, you join them together. So as you can see, we are now going to work in rounds. I'm going to put slip stitches up to the middle. I'm going to put slip stitches, 1, 2. We're just trying to get to the middle of that shell. Chain 3, put a double crochet, chain 1, then put 2 double crochets. This is going to act as, the chain 3 is going to act as a double crochet, chain 1. So this is what we are going to do. So I hit my waist measurements on a row of introducing of the shell. So we are, if you did that, if you completed your rows and you join with a row of an introduction of a shell, you on the next row you're going to complete that shell. So this is what I did. Let me get back to you when I reach the end, then I will show you how to join your work from there. So as you can see, I'm now completing the introduction of the shell, chain 1, then in the chain 3 space, in the third chain, you're going to slip stitch. This is what we have, chain 1, turn your work. Remember to turn your work every time you work. Turn your work, then you're going to slip stitch up to the middle of that chain space. Chain 3 will act as double crochet, put a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Then you will continue again with your pattern. So you're going to mark your sides, where you're going to put an increase. We're going to start increasing. Remember, this was the waist measurement, so we are going to increase to the hip measurements. So you will put a marker, a stitch marker, or a thread of different color on the sides where you're going to put your first increase. So we are going to increase to get the hip measurements. When you reach where the stitch marker is, chain 1. Then in that chain 1 space, you are going to introduce a stitch. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in that chain 1 space. Here you're introducing a stitch, a shell, chain 1. Then you continue with your pattern till you reach the next stitch marker. So you're going to continue with your pattern till you reach the next stitch marker. What we did there is what we shall do the other side. So we have reached the next stitch marker. You are going to remove it. Then you introduce a shell, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet. After that, you will continue with your pattern till the end of that row. When you reach the end, you join your work, and you sew this. I'm at the end. This is the last shell. I'm going to put 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Then you will slip stitch your work. You will join them with a slip stitch. So on top of the previous chain 3 space, you're going to put a slip stitch, chain 1, turn your work. Remember to turn your work every time you finish a row. Then you're going to slip stitch up to the middle of that row. Chain 3, put a double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochets. You'll continue this till you reach the introduction of the shell where we increased. Chain 1, then we complete that shell by putting 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So this row is a completion of the previous row. We are just trying to complete the shell that we introduced. So you will continue this, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in each shell space till you reach the next increase. Then you will complete that shell. As you can see, I've completed the shell here. I've also completed the other shell. Chain 1, turn your work. Then you are going to slip stitch to the middle. In the next row, I'm not going to increase. I'm putting a normal row. Two double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets in each chain hole space. So I'm not increasing on this row because I don't want to enlarge it so soon. So when you reach there, you put a normal chain. So you're going to do this. You're going to introduce You're going to introduce, then you complete, then you do another row of no increase till you reach your hip measurements, as you can see. But when you're increasing, don't increase on one side, on the sides only. You have to increase. As you can see, those bigger holes, that is where I increased. When I increased there, I increased on the other side of the crochet. So when I increased there, I increased there. You don't increase on one side because it's not going to be even from down. So you put random increases around the dress to make it even from down. So as you can see, I increased there too. So when you increase on one side of the crochet, you will increase on the other side also to make the cloth even from down. So when you reach your hip measurements, as you can see, this is after having a few rows, I got my hip measurements when stretched. So you will do the other rows, you will just continue without increasing. So another thing you can do is chain 2 double crochets, chain 2 at the beginning. The chain 2 space will not act as a double crochet. So as you can see, I did chain 2. Then after, when you're joining, you will join from the first double crochet, and it is better than what we did in the first place. So I would advise you to do that. Chain 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, like that when you're beginning. So you will measure from the side, from one corner to the other corner, then you will stretch your work. My required hip measurement is 36, that is 18. So when you reach that, you will stop increasing and you will continue with your pattern without any increase. Remember to turn your work on every row. Then you will, once you increase, as you can see, I increased, then I closed it. I've introduced a shell, then I completed it, then I put another row of no increase before I introduced. So those are 3 rows before introducing. So when you reach your desired length, I'm stopping here. From up to down is measuring 27 because I want to introduce a slit. So let us first finish up that top part. So you will turn your work to the right side, then you are going to put single crochets around your dress. So yours is, you join your yarn from there, then you put single crochets, 3 single crochets in each double crochet row. As you can see, I'm putting 3 single crochets in each double crochet row. Then you go to the next, you put 3. We're making a border where we want to make it very nice, so we are putting a border there. Put 3 double crochets, 3 single crochets, in each double crochet. You will continue this up to the top part. So you will do this up to the top part, and when you reach the joining part, you will join, put your last single crochet, then you join your work from there. Then chain 1, then you cut off your yarn. So this is the border that we have created. It makes the work look better. Then you're going to put strands. This is how I do my strands. You're going to join your work from up, where you will put your strands from. Then you chain a long chain of about 200. So for purpose of demonstration, let me chain a few chains and I show you how to go about it. So when you get done with your chains, chains that can reach the back, you're going to go back with slip stitches in each chain space. You will do this till the end where you began from, then you will join your work to the top of your dress. So as you can see, this is how your strap will be. You join it at the end there. Then for the slit, you're going to mark two sides where the slits will be. On one side, you are going to chain 4, then in the next shell space you're going to put 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. You'll do this till the next stitch marker. So when you reach the next stitch marker, you're going to we're going to work in first on one panel. When you reach the next stitch marker, you're going to chain 1, that is a chain 1 space, then you put a double crochet in that shell, chain 4, turn your work, put 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. You will continue this till the end. So we are going to continue with our pattern till the end. When you reach the end, you're going to put the last shell, you're going to put 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Then after, you're going to chain 1. This is the second row of the slit panel. So chain 1, then in the third chain from the previous row, you're going to put a double crochet. So you look for the third chain, leaving 1 chain space. Then you put a double crochet, chain 4, turn your work. You're going to do this till you reach your desired length. So as you can see, you'll be working on one panel. I completed my strands and this is what we have. So when you're putting them, you're going to just crisscross, then you put them in random hole spaces. So we are going to work on the other slit. I'm done with the first pan of the slit. Then I'm going to work on the front pan of the slit. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and comment. So when you're joining, you're going to put in the same very hole that you did the previous slit. You will join your work from there. Chain 4, then you put a shell on top of the previous shell. What we did in the first panel is what we're going to do in the second panel. You're going to work back and forth till you reach the desired length. Then when you reach at the end, in the same very space, in the same very shell, that is where you're going to put your double crochet. You work up to you reach that. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Bye bye.